Let's go now. 19, Tiger, 19. Ready.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
It's now 2nd and 6.
To the air goes Daniels. Being chased out left. He's got his man. That's Ertz downfield. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Second and 9.
Ready.
Operating from the gun. Daniels. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 26.
Washington first down.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Out to his left. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6. This 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4. At the Cowboys.
And here's a handoff out of the gun. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Washington.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And this is going to get out of bounds through the end zone, and that will go as a turnover as the defense will get it at the 20-yard. Line.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And they're able to get this one across the 35. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight-ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
They stick to the ground game on first down. It's Williams. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20. Absolutely no trouble moving the ball on the ground on the first 2 plays from scrimmage.
Absolutely. You know what I really like? Same guy carrying the ball in both plays, and what drives me crazy is when a back has a nice run, he taps his helmet to go out of the game. I would want the ball again and again and again because you've established really nice momentum, and now you're seeing the field really well. Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Throwing, Prescott. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one.
Brings up third.
Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field, all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you've got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down for the touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive. We're scoreless after one.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a first and 10.
Here we go.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Javonte Williams, 28 yards. And the Cowboys post the first points in the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Aubrey good with the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Buying time to his left. And this one too low. You got a young quarterback. Maybe that's just an example of a growing pain for him.
I think you're right about that because when the game starts to move fast and it moves quickly on him, a lot of times they fall back on what they know best, their arm. He's slinging it on this one. Had a wide open target, but didn't have the proper footwork to increase his accuracy.
And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
This defense has passed its first two tests by forcing back-to-back incompletions. They know that there's probably another throw coming on third down. Let's see if they decide to force the issue by sending people on a blitz.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he can only manage to take this thing to the 38, well shy of the first down. Daniel's going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. Drop for a loss there on a nice effort by Osa Odighizuwa. So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Back to throw. Daniels escaping the pressure right. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. And this is taken in at the 5. Touchdown! Deebo Samuel, 33 yards. And the Commanders are an extra point away from evening this one up. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Commanders will line up for the 2-point
60
conversion.
Bison, 60 Bison. Rig alert, rig alert. 18, Pioneer. 70 Timberwolf. Let's go.
Daniel's going to try and throw for it. And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for two, they convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead. After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And it's a unit last drive that did it all on the ground, Charles.
And they controlled it from the interior, big on big, right? Offensive lineman versus defensive lineman. But you know, in order to keep the football moving downfield, other people have to get involved as well. Your wide receivers, your tight ends, lead runners, anything that you have possible to get in front and keep the ball moving.
And now the defense may be looking out for a pass coming up. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, here we go. Hey, take the ball in. 26.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Yeah, here we go. Boy,
Prescott to throw it. Flush to his right.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. A good starting spot for Washington as they come up 1st and 10.
Just shy of midfield at the 48. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
But no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
3 yards to go on 2nd down, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. Jumbo set.
19 Tiger. Ready.
Now a handoff to Rodriguez. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Off the play fake. Daniels.
He'll buy some time right.
Open man is the tight end, John Bates.
And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
Crap throw 80.
They'll run here with Rodriguez.
Now a timeout signal for him. They'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime. Jadeveon Clowney there on the stop.
This is 2nd and 8.
At the 16-yard line.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that'll be incomplete with just 6 seconds left on the clock.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out high. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And now we'll get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2.
Let's go now.
Daniels going to try to sneak.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Jaden Daniels.
In the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Commanders will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Washington will line up with a 2-point
60.
conversion.
Go.
A final shot before break. Daniels. It's complete. And he's got it. So the try for two successful. And that bumps their lead up even further.
So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the 3rd quarter. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
By no means certainly are they out of this contest. 2-score game start in the 3rd quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slip becomes even more slick if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, try and slow things down a little bit.
Well, and that is incomplete.
We saw this a lot in the first half, and it continues. These receivers just not able to get much separation.
So that means they have to win the 50-50 balls. They've got to go up with the defender and find a way to start coming down with them.
And this time, contact and another incomplete pass. Now we give up the middle to Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott now.
They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. And the Commanders are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Well, I certainly think that we're seeing a big reason why this team has struggled to put points on the board so far, because too many of their drives have ended in turnovers already, and we still have almost a full half of football yet to play.
Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete.
Now inside the 25. And he takes it in for the Commanders' touchdown.
A big play there. 51 yards.
And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Partner, they had a good lead as they went into the half, and they came out here in the 2nd half and found a way to extend it. I love their consistency. Don't worry about what they said at halftime. This seemed like a team that was ready to play 60 minutes, and while this game is far from over, I love their approach.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
19, 60 Eagles.
The Commanders will line up.
They'll look to throw. And he is into the end zone again. So get him some oxygen. He scores on the long run and then punches in the 2-point conversion for good measure.
To kick off for Washington.
Following the touchdown, here's Gay to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Their own 35-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Yeah! Here we go! Boy, hey, two.
Off the play fake, Prescott sliding out of the pocket.
Going right back to Ferguson.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Here we go.
They give it to Williams, running right. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Deron Payne, the big D tackle there to make the stop.
At the 17-yard line.
Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. On the out route, it's Lamb with a grab.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown.
Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys get a bit closer.
I know these wide receivers are about flash and dash and high-flying plays, but a good number of them played running back at some point in their career, and that's how they finish off a lot of their big plays, run after the catch.
And this time he finishes off the big play in the end zone.
The extra point up and good by Aubrey.
And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one. And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Eluding the pressure right. Past the 20. Touchdown, Washington.
Jaden Daniels,
46 yards.
and the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third.
And maybe the defense got so caught up in him throwing the football, they forgot he can take off too.
And you often hear about the quarterback being the unaccounted for guy as a runner. Well, even on a passing play, he's unaccounted for as a runner, and he turned it into a nice gain.
A very nice run, and it turns into 6 points. An extra point by Gay is up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
14.
After the touchdown, it's Gay to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. CeeDee Lamb with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the Cowboys are able to get a score back in the final stages of this third quarter. Aubrey now for the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Brendan Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, there are two scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
And the Washington first down.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line.
Throwing now is Daniels.
Blitz coming, and down he goes. Jadeveon Clowney showing the explosiveness on the sack.
6 yards.
That time, finally, a measure of revenge as they get him down behind the line.
It almost felt like relief, didn't it? Because with the success he's had throughout this game, you'd almost expect him to get free and pick up 10 to 15 every time he takes off. Not in that case. That has to feel good for the defense.
Daniels from the gun on third down.
Flush under pressure again, and down he goes again.
Getting home that time to Marvin Overshow.
It has been a good game for them. They haven't been pressured very much today, but on back-to-back sacks, maybe the defense is starting to figure something out.
And they're going to take it all the way down and just take the delay. Here's Tressway now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken at the 15.
Well, he'll take a shot at the end of that one, and they'll begin right there.
Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game.
Here's 1st and 10.
There we go, kill. Yeah, very good.
To throw, Prescott.
They'll roll him out right.
Number 4,
Here comes 2nd down.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 34-yard line.
Here's Prescott.
Escaping the pressure right. And he goes out right around the 39. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
It hasn't been the cleanest game for him, but there was a sign of improvement as he looks towards the next one. Nice bit of scrambling to move the sticks, and even more importantly, he didn't risk adding another interception to his ledger.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Screen play set up for Williams.
And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts, as they'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining.
Here's 2nd and a yard.
Yeah! Hey, 40.
Now Dak.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Marshawn Lattimore.
And the Commanders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play.
That one looks like he'll throw here. He's got the hookup downfield to Samuel.
And he takes it all the way down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. 84 yards.